Everyone, Geek Hybrid here, coming to you with another video talking about binary options. Now in this series of videos we're going to talk about people's perceptions about binary options, the current conditions of binary options now, and other discussions. So the first thing today we're going to talk about are the scams. When people think of binary options, people tend to think about the overseas companies, the companies that aren't regulated, and not even companies, they're just websites that just pop up, and they set up a platform for you to trade on. They grab some kind of cheap third-party charting software, what have you, put it on the website, and then boom, you're ready to start trading, and there you have it. Now, a lot of these companies overseas are extremely scammy, are known to get in trouble by their regional trade commission or what have you, in their region or wherever they are claiming to be from. And a lot of times, because there aren't any necessarily aren't any tight regulations or regulatory things going on overseas or policies, these companies, keep calling them companies, these websites, they tend to pop up and really scam the people in that region, because the fact of the matter is that if it's a scam, or if it's claiming to be a trading software or a brokerage or whatever they're claiming to be, period, they're not going to be able to reach the United States. Now, years ago, I would say maybe 10 to 12 years ago, that was very different. That was a different situation then. There were a lot of websites that made themselves available to the United States, and they were taking American accounts, and eventually, I believe in, I don't know, don't hold it against me with as far as dates. I'm not sure, maybe around 2009, 2010. I'm not exactly sure. There were some U.S. regulations that popped up, as far as the SEC, that said that they weren't going to allow any binary options companies overseas to offer their products and services to the United States. So whenever you go to a foreign binary option site now, you're not going to be able to even see the website, because you're going to get redirected, either off the site, period, or you're going to get redirected to a whole completely different section of the website. So, that's mainly the biggest thing with the binary options. And a lot of the issues that were going on were, first of all, withdrawal issues, of course. You make deposits, and it's always easy to make a deposit no matter what you're trading on, right? You can make a deposit, but when it comes to the withdrawal, all of a sudden, you can't get your money out, there's issues, or it's taking weeks, all this kind of stuff. So the withdrawal process was very convoluted. It was very, hard to to get through to, because they were simply scamming people, and stuff like that. And longevity is the other issue that that is a common thread with the scam artists, with the scam binary option sites, especially in the past. This was extremely prevalent then. A lot of these websites were coming and going. You would see a whole bunch of binary options sites, and all of a sudden the sites were shut down. People were reported losing thousands of euros, thousands of francs, or wherever they're from, and they were losing a lot of money. Putting deposits, they were putting high volume deposits into these accounts, and simply just getting scammed. So the main difference between American binaries and the foreign binaries is regulation. Um, Nadex is the most legitimate binary options website company that you're ever going to come across, because they are pretty much the only company, Nadex, because they are actually a company. They are the only only company that will that is available in the marketplace. Okay, and it's because they are regulated by the Commodities Commission. So they are based out of Chicago, and they are pretty much the only, as far as I know right now, they're the only standing legitimate binary options exchange. You are able to trade onto a regulated website that enables you to trade binary options. Okay. So that's the main difference between the American binaries and the foreign binaries, is the regulation. And that's also why Americans will always be protected from scam artists overseas, because Americans can't access any binary options website outside of the United States anyway, because they themselves will have to, in order for those websites to even allow people to even make deposits and trade on their platform, they have to be regulated by the SEC, by the Commodities Commission. They have to be regulated, okay, in the United States. And that's what's protecting us. That's what protects us from a lot of scam artists overseas. Because I mean, if it was up to them, they would be licking their chops, and they will be pretty much like lions in the Sahara. I mean, they would just be absolutely just hunting us down, because we are supposedly the biggest country in the greatest country in the world. We're supposed to be the richest country in the world. So that perception obviously would transcend overseas, and you're going to have a lot of, or you would have, I should say, a lot of individuals who would try their damnedest to get their scams and get their products in front of Americans and in front of the United States. But the U.S. government won't even allow that. So the fact that Nadex has been a standalone is very big, and it shows that they are here for the long run, and they've been here for at least 10 years themselves. So, that's the biggest thing there as far as binary options in general.